Following on from the question, we were asked to find the equation of a line that's parallel to an equation passing through a given point. Now we're being asked to find the equation of a line that's perpendicular. So this word, perpendicular, means at right angles. Okay, so if I do a quick little sketch, here's a set of axes. If I've got a line that goes like that, a line that's perpendicular to it might go like that, and this forms a right angle. Another line that's perpendicular to it might go like that. Now, a couple of things to know about the gradients of these lines. Firstly, they're the opposite sign. So this gradient is positive, but these gradients are negative. Similarly, if I had an equation, if I had a line that was that way, that had a negative gradient, a line that's perpendicular to it would have a positive gradient. The second thing to know is that the gradient is the inverse of the perpendicular line's gradient. So for here, if this gradient was 2, then this gradient is going to be negative 1 on 2. Negative inverse. Remember that 2 is the same as 2 over 1. So inverse means that we're turning the fraction upside down. Well, that's a pretty pen. Over here, this one, this negative 1 might have a gradient of negative, I don't know, let's say negative 2/3. This one here then is going to have a gradient of positive 3 on 2. So it's the inverse. I've flipped the numbers and I've changed the sign. Alright, so let's have a look at how we put that into action. So I've got my equation y equals 2 on 3x minus a third, and again I've put it in the form of y equals mx plus c, because that's going to be much easier. So now I know what the gradient of the original line is. So the gradient of the new line is going to be negative 3 on 2. Okay, so I've changed the sign and I've flipped the fraction. Plus c, and this is what we would need to work out now. And we work it out using this point over here. So we've got the point 0, 5, and again this is an x, oops, this is an x, and this is a y. So I can put this value into here, and I can put this value into here. So y, oops, not y, 5 equals negative 3 on 2 times 0 plus c. That works out to 0, therefore 5 equals c. So our final equation, because that's what we're being asked to find out, is y equals negative 3 on 2x plus 5.